Hi, honey. It's Monday morning for you, I suspect. It's 7:15 Monday evening for me. Just called to wish you a happy anniversary. It's our 8th call. Good heavens, what am I thinking? Anyway, nope, I'm sending you a video as a happy anniversary. 8 years, and I just wanted to let you know how much I love you and that I always think of you. And I know this is our second anniversary where I've been here and you've been in the U.S., which is just compounds how weird it is. Last year we had our anniversary in June, so I could be to work on time in the middle of June, and then called you. And so anyway, I know it's just it's complicated, but I appreciate all your love and support. I really appreciate the fact that you put up with me traveling and doing these jobs. And so you're a wonderful wife, and all these years you've been incredibly supportive of me. For anybody that sees this video, you have to understand that, let's see, the first year we were married, we lived in Boise, and for not quite a year, and then I was working like a crazy person in CMP, and so Barbara put up with me getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning, going to the office and working on problems, and then we got a phone call and we got shipped to Virginia for a year, and that year it was kind of, she traveled back and forth 2-3 weeks in Virginia, 2-3 weeks in Idaho, and when she was in Virginia we lived in an apartment that you could hear people walking on the floor, and the people above us had kids that would jump off the furniture, and it just sounded like somebody was bowling up above us all the time. So she put up with that, and of course we finished up Virginia and came back home, and I started working in R&D, and we were home for about 7 months maybe, and then I get another phone call, and it's December, cold, miserable, and they want us to come down to Utah to start up the factory there. And so in the winter time, December, we packed up a trailer and a truckload of stuff, and Barb was so good, she found us a great rental house, and we moved down there, and like December 15th or 16th, we were putting furniture in the house from the garage in the cold and the snow, and she was there with me all the time. And so we were in that house for 2 years, and then we had a choice to either go back to Boise or continue with Lehigh, so we converted, and she put up with that, and we ended up moving out of the rental, and she helped. We moved from the rental into the house we bought, and she settled in and got the house all set up, and so we lived there for another 2.5 years. And then I get another phone call, and then we come to Singapore. We've been in Singapore for 13 months, going on 14 months, and she's traveled back and forth, and if you've ridden on a plane for 26 hours, you have to understand what a hero she is for doing that and putting up with the travel and to be with me. And then when she's back in Idaho, she takes care of all the problems. So I don't think any guy could ask for a wife that's more supportive and loving. So honey, thank you so much for putting up with 8 years of your crazy husband and all the work the different type of work I do. And so if anybody knows Barbara, you know she's strong and capable, and I'm really lucky to have her. I love you, honey, and even to this day, after 8 years, I still can recall the moment I knocked on your door when we went on our first date. You opened the door, and you could have killed me with a feather. You were so lovely. That blue outfit, and your makeup was so lovely, and you had to been there. She asked me if I wanted to come in and look at the house, and all honesty, I can't remember anything about the house. All I can remember is following her around and just watching how beautiful she was and how graceful she moved, and how much I was just blown away by being able to go out on a date with somebody as cute as her. My goodness, it was incredible. So, of course, she did pick probably one of the most expensive restaurants in Boulder, and we went there and had a wonderful dinner, and the bill came up to probably about the same thing as if I'd have flown an airplane out and back to Idaho. So she also knows how to enjoy herself, so I appreciate that too. Very sophisticated and very, very suave and cool. So anyway, I adore you, Barbara. I love you so much, and happy anniversary, and thank you for loving me, and I love you terribly. And I'll give you a call here in a couple hours when you're awake, and I'll send you this movie link. Anyway, I love you, dear, and I'll talk to you a little bit later. Bye-bye.